Hello everyone, welcome back to Chai and Goals. End of season
Yeah,
episode. The
long
UCL is
season coming to
done
an
and
end.
dusted.
Yeah,
Um, Very interesting season. Very interesting UCL campaign in general.
and a super surprising final.
Uh, Totally
Like
one-sided.
no
I
one would have predicted this scoreline, and I'm sure
landslide.
if
Yeah,
anyone would have bet PSG defeating by Inter, he would have become a millionaire by now.
yeah. PSG defeated Inter like 4-0. Wow.
Five,
5-0, 5-0. Not
final,
even 4, 5-0. Yeah. I think the highest goal
largest
margin.
margin. Yeah,
Yeah, the largest margin in a final.
it was.
What do you
What are
think?
your thoughts? Yeah, so for
Ah,
me, I was
go ahead, go
shocked.
ahead.
Like I had predicted Inter to win, and Inter had been resilient throughout all the
Mhm.
games. We saw their resilience even in the second leg against Barca when they were almost out, but they snatched it in the they snatched it in the stoppage time.
Stoppage
They
time. Yep.
drew the game in the stoppage time, and then they went on to win in the additional time.
Mm.
So I
Yep,
was
yep,
expecting Inter to perform much better. Uh, but then PSG were brilliant.
yep, yep. I mean, brilliant is not even the word that we should be using. Like, oh, totally one-sided.
Yeah,
Inter were never in the
I don't
game.
even think Inter had a decent shot.
Uh,
I don't even. There was one header by Marcus Thuram which went close.
which went close. Yeah, yeah. There were like couple of chances, but I think overall PSG defensively, they were really
The
good.
defense did not have
And
much to do, very
yep,
honestly.
yep, yep. And even goalkeeper was like he was just standing there.
Yeah,
Um, I think he, I don't know what happened to Inter, to be honest. Like even their last match of their league, I felt like they were not there because he didn't play their
yeah.
main team
For
despite
first one.
having the most important match.
Yeah.
Um, I feel really bad.
Do you
But yeah,
think Simone Inzaghi zoned out? Like he knew that his
I
time with
think
Inter
yeah,
is up, so
I
he's
think
like,
so.
might as well. Like I've lost Coppa Italia, I have lost the league. Now
League,
I'm not
yeah.
in the right mind state. I have like my only thing is I have to go out.
Yep, yep. I totally think that because he lost the Coppa Italian final, he lost the league on the
Yeah.
final day. It was kind of at back of his head that,
Well, it wasn't in his
PSG
hand, to be
is,
honest. The final day wasn't in his hand.
yeah, yeah,
He
yeah.
drew the match before that, I believe. Inter drew the match before that,
Yes,
which
yes,
cost them the
yes.
title.
Which cost them the title. Yes, yes. But Coppa Italia was totally, uh,
It was a
his
shock
for.
defeat.
Yep, yep. I think Loken and I had predicted PSG win, but
Hmm.
nobody predicted this win.
Yeah, and Inter not scoring at all. That was a shock, considering they play
Yeah,
with a two-man forward
yeah.
and like the wingers who are bombarding down the wings, putting in good crosses. Federico Di Marco off particularly had a very bad game. He
Yep,
was
yep.
looking scared against Kvaratskhelia.
Uh, I think the whole Inter midfield and the forwards were nowhere to be
Yeah,
seen the whole match.
they were
I
overwhelmed.
don't recall Martinez even having one decent ball in the box. I think he just had one chance, which he basically
Mm.
just it got past the goal, like it was an outside. But I don't recall. Sommer had a bad
Bad game.
game.
So he was literally terrified when he saw Dembele pressing him.
Yeah,
He
yeah, yeah.
couldn't get his passes right. And I was about to like coming to that. Dembele had a brilliant game. Like the energy that he showed throughout, that was something
I am
else.
surprised he didn't score.
He
Like,
got two assists,
yep, yep, yep.
and
But
not to forget Desiree Doué.
yeah, Doue was amazing. Like 19-year-old, I think, the
Yeah, he's very
youngest one
young.
to score two goals in UCL final, I
20.
think.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Brilliant
Licha was
game by the
amazing.
entire
I
team.
think overall, I think the entire team was like on point. they
Yeah,
had a mission to, get this done, and they did it. So
true.
uh,
I,
good
I'm
that
pretty
this season,
shocked
this whole
by
season
Inter.
has been. Sorry, go
The,
ahead.
no, I was like, coming to your point again. Like you were saying, I believe this whole season we've seen the first time champions. And
Yep,
if you
yep,
see Inter Milan, last time they lost to a oil money team, they allowed Man City to win. And
yep,
this
yep,
time, like,
yep,
and they were the first time champions as well who completed a treble. And
yep,
similarly, this time PSG completed treble first time winners. So Inter are
yep,
that
yep,
team which allows you to win trebles.
yep, yep,
Of
yep.
late,
And
obviously they have won the treble
I,
themselves.
I think they have blood on their hands. And those Sommer is better than Onana memes are gone
Yeah.
just in one match. But yeah, overall, I think I enjoyed this new format of UCL.
Mm.
It was nerve-wracking, the whole like UCL, UEL, all the
Yeah.
European formats basically. But
Yeah, we had like good teams like PSG, City, and Real Madrid struggling to make it to top 16.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Basically, they
that's
had to
true.
play an extra qualifier. So that
Extra
was something
qualifier.
interesting to see.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, nonetheless, PSG deserved a win. I think they played amazing.
They had a
I
brilliant second
just
half of the campaign.
I just feel bad about the hooliganism that happened
Oh,
post
yes.
winning.
We have to
That
address that.
was
Yes. I
terrible.
believe two people lost
Two
lives.
people lost their life. So many injured. I think 50 or something injured.
And over 400 arrests made, if I'm not
Arrest.
wrong.
Yeah, yeah. That
Like
was
that is
terrible.
something I saw videos where, like I believe a couple of girls were driving on the Paris roads, and people like hooligans just coming in, shattering their glasses,
Oh,
giving them a horrible time, and that is not something you do as a
that is.
soccer fan or football
Yep,
fan, right?
yep, yep.
I know,
Never,
I
never.
understand you're passionate about your team, but like, why to destruct some other property,
Yep,
someone
yep,
else's
yep,
property
yep. Yep, never,
for your
never.
joy?
Vandalism, hooliganism,
It seemed like they were just out
terrible.
to create ruckus and to
Yep.
steal, not to forget. Like many
Yeah,
goods were
yeah,
stolen.
there were, yes, goods were stolen. I mean, I don't understand.
Police had to employ deploy tear gases to disperse the crowd.
Oh, wow,
So ugly
that's
scenes in
terrible,
Paris,
terrible, terrible. Really,
and
I,
those
I really
aren't true
hope.
fans. For me, like
Yep,
you are not a true fan if you are destroying someone else's property. Like I understand you're happy your club has won it for the first time, and many
yep,
of them like they were youngsters. Like if you're like you can be you're young, you're passionate, but that's not the way to channelize your energy.
yep, yep, yep. I
And there's
think they
still a
were
parade to
just
come.
there to, yeah, there's still parade to come. That's what I was going to say. Like, I think they were just there to create uh, a menace on
Yeah.
streets. That's it. I really feel bad for all the injured and the people who lost lives. Uh,
And yeah, one good thing about the game was Luis Enrique. There was a tifo which gave out tribute to Luis Enrique's
mm,
daughter, who's
daughter,
not there
yeah,
anymore. Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Zana,
yeah.
right?
Zana, I think, yes.
Zana.
Zana,
So
yep,
that was
yep, yep.
something heartfelt. That was something nice to see. And yeah,
Uh,
he dedicated his victory to his daughter
to
as well.
her, yep, yep,
So,
yep.
and this is his second Champions League win, right? One with Barcelona and
Barca and one with
the
this, yeah. So I think he totally deserved it. I think he probably will be the manager of the year,
he should be. He's won a treble.
probably. Yep, yep. I mean, league and their domestic
Yeah.
cup is like okay.
No, but like considering the teams that they face in UCL, they
Yep,
ousted
yep.
Liverpool,
Yes, Liverpool,
and then they had
Arsenal.
Arsenal.
Yep,
So
yep, the
teams in
final.
good form.
So yep, 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 totally. Um, so I think
Congratulations,
that's
PSG again. Yeah.
PSG. Yes, congratulations PSG. But let's move on to the GOAT final.
Good disappointing against Premier League defenders.
Bro,
Where are the memers
he's
gone
so
now?
he's so good against like everybody else, but when it comes to like facing PL defense,
Yeah. He was nowhere to be
terrible.
seen. Like I don't recollect a single moment where Antony contributed as much
Yep,
as he was hyped.
yep, yep, yep. Totally.
He just disappeared under the lights.
I think Chelsea had it. had him and overall Betis well under control.
Yeah,
I think it was like 3-1 or 4-1,
4-1,
right? The
4-1.
scoreline, yeah, yeah.
So
So,
to start off, Betis started on the front foot. They scored the first goal and they did not concede in the first half. But
yep,
Chelsea, in the second half, were a different team altogether. Goals from Enzo Fernandez, Nicolas Jackson,
finally,
our very own Jadon Sancho,
Jadon Sancho, freedom fighter.
and freedom fighter, and a goal by Caicedo at the very end,
Casero. Yep, yep, yep. I think
totally destroying Real
any
Betis's
like all the
energy.
four scorers were like nobody would expect them to score in a final. Like
Yeah,
Enzo Fernandez is still okay, I would say, but Jackson, Sancho, Caicedo, like who were totally absent during the PL
Mm.
campaign. Uh, I think they turned
The
up.
good thing is Chelsea are considering keeping Sancho, so I'm like, okay, keep him. Give us 25 million
Thank
for
you,
you
thank
as
you
a
for
United. Yeah,
thank you for scoring that goal, Sancho.
yeah. Keep showing false promises. We are happy with that.
But yeah, I mean, overall, I wasn't surprised that Chelsea won. I mean, they were the better team
Yeah,
on paper.
they were the
Uh,
favorites going into the
the
tournament, to
favorites,
be
yep,
honest.
yep, yep, exactly. So I don't think so. I was surprised, but yeah, the way Betis, I was surprised by the scoreline of both the games, to be
Mm,
honest. I was expecting Betis to show up more, probably like maybe like 4-2 or 3-2
mm.
would have been
Or
decent,
even
a
3-1,
good game.
to be
Yeah,
honest.
even 3-1 would have
Like you
been
can
a
understand a team conceding at the very end when the team is
yeah,
2-1 down. They are all out on attack and then you concede
yeah,
at the
yeah,
very end. But like 4-1 is a bit
correct.
dominant score line.
Disheartening. Yeah. But nonetheless, they made it
Congratulations,
this
Chelsea.
far. Yeah, Chelsea, if
They
only
completed the
one.
European cabinet, actually, the trophy cabinet, to be
Yes,
honest.
yes,
The first team,
and
I believe, to do so.
yes, the first team to do so. And I think they completed their. They have won every trophy
Yeah,
that they've played in, not just European, like everything.
yeah.
So I think they've completed their trophy cabinet, and so I think Betis made this far. It was really surprising
Like
to
I
start with.
wouldn't like we were making fun about Antony, but he surely did have an impact on the
Yeah,
team, to be
he
honest.
had great impact
From
on
13th
their
place in January to 6th place and a
six plus.
Conference League final. That's a
Yep,
huge
yep,
impact
yep,
that you can have in such a short time.
yep, yep,
So if
yep.
you want to, if Betis wants to keep him, we are all good.
Just yeah,
Yeah.
we are okay. It's like 40 million is good.
Betis wouldn't pay that. I believe it will be Atletico Madrid, if at all, who comes up and pays that much.
I doubt. I doubt even Atletico will pay that much.
But then one thing we forgot to mention, or we might have mentioned, but Inzaghi is leaving Inter Milan after the final.
Yep, yep.
Simone Inzaghi. And he's
That's
heavily linked to Saudi Pro League, Al Hilal,
oh.
not wrong.
Oh, is it? Okay. I think Al
He's linked to
Hilal,
Al
they're
Hilal.
behind Bruno, if I'm not wrong. Al
They're
Hilal,
behind
right?
Bruno, yeah.
Yeah. Oh man. New
They're also
manager.
behind Ronaldo to sign him in time for Club World Cup.
Oh, is it? I
Yeah,
think it will happen because Club World Cup needs that Messi versus Ronaldo thing,
yeah.
to get famous. But
And even Ange Postecoglou, like since he's also on a hotspot, he might also be uh,
I was
fired.
surprised. Yeah, yeah. I was surprised. He literally got them first European
First
trophy after
trophy in
like
17
17
years.
years. Exactly. I mean, whatever he did, whatever failure he had in PL, I thought that, board
It
would be
will be
okay with it.
overshadowed by this, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But yeah, but like Inzaghi is also the reason I brought up Ange was Inzaghi is also being linked to Tottenham for the
Oh, is
managerial
it?
role.
Okay.
Yeah.
Possibly. Yeah. Okay.
So
Let's see how things
interesting
go.
summer to come. We'll be with you guys covering transfer news. We have some fun ideas in the summer window.
Yep,
Uh
yep. Uh, so just to give you an overview, we'll probably have some guests, some quizzes.
yeah,
Let's see how things go.
yeah. And do
But
let us
yeah.
know if you would want shorter formats in our videos too.
Yep, yep, yep. And what do you want to see in summer, basically? We are open to ideas as well. So if you
Yeah.
guys have any ideas, we'll be open for that. And yeah,
Thank
thank
you,
you
guys.
so
Yeah.
much. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Join.
Thank you so much for this season, spending this season with us.
Yeah.
See you
See you
soon.
guys soon.